I don't understand how people earning 25 lakhs to 30 lakhs are saying that they don't have any bank balance. And these are like people whom I know. They are young people. They make good salaries of 25 lakhs or 30 lakhs, but they keep complaining that I don't have enough money. And I want to tell you the primary reason is because they have no common sense or no control or discipline over their spends. A lot of people live in big luxurious apartments or homes and they spend a lot of money on rent. Second thing which they spend on money is travel. They travel very lavishly. They spend a lot of money on travel. Third thing is going out, partying, and money spent on alcohol. A lot of people spend a lot of money on these things. And then there are other luxury items like eating outside in fancy places, wearing expensive clothes, wearing or using expensive gadgets. All of these are expenses which are really high. And that kind of boils down to why your 25 lakhs per annum or 30 lakhs per annum salary is not sufficient for you. And you are still in your 20s or 30s, you are still probably not married, or even if you are just married, you don't have kids, so you don't even realize the kind of financial responsibility you are going to get on your shoulders. And if you have this habit of expensive stuff, if you have this habit of kind of spending a lot of money on luxurious items which you eventually can control, then you are going to run into a big issue. Because there is one more conflict I've observed, that people are thinking about, how can I retire early? A lot of people think that, okay, how can I earn a lot of money real fast, real quick, and retire early so that I don't have to do this kind of work forever, right? So now that is another thought in a lot of youngsters. What they don't understand is that if it was so easy to make a lot of money, if it was so simple to make a lot of money real quick, then anybody and everybody would do it, right? Why will people slog? So I think there is a huge disconnect of living your life king size, doing things which you want to do versus having common sense. I'm not against spending, but you need to understand whether you can afford an iPhone or whether you can afford a normal Android phone. You need to really understand whether you can afford a trip to Europe or whether you can afford a trip to somewhere in India. So your expenses have to be really thought through. And that thought of retiring early needs to be understood, because even if you retire early, what are you going to do? How are you going to spend your time on, right? Once you sit at home, it becomes really difficult to even kill time. You cannot be just watching Netflix, or you cannot be just doing nothing. So my message to a lot of youngsters out there is, understand that life or your career is a marathon. Whether you work for a company or whether you work for yourself, okay, that you can decide, but you will have to do some work to keep yourself busy. You will have to feel satisfied with respect to what or how you are spending your time. And then eventually, once you get married and once you have a family, you will have a responsibility towards them. You will eventually have a responsibility towards your parents, which right now probably are taking care of themselves, but soon they will become dependent on you. So I think a lot more mature thoughts need to come into picture. You need to change the equation from income minus expenditure is equal to saving. You need to change it to income minus savings is equal to expenditure, so that you first earn, then you save, then you make the expenses. So I think that's what I think. A lot of people need a reality check around this, especially the personal finance part, because the times we are living in are really volatile. We don't know how long this culture of a full-time job will continue. We will soon probably transition into a more of a contract job or gig work kind of a economy or mindset. So when you don't have stable income, then what you have in your bank really matters, or what other income sources you've created really matters. And for you to create an income source, or for you to have a good bank balance, there is no option of not working hard. Okay, you can add smart work and hard work together, but then just sitting in your sofa or sitting in your bed is not going to make you money for a very long period of time. It can probably be a little bit of motivation once in a while, but otherwise you need to really think long term. You really need to work hard. There is no shortcut. Expenses you need to control. And if you don't like your job, change the thinking from how can I retire early to how can I make money over a period of time and do something which I really like, so that the work will not seem like work if it comes to you naturally. Okay, that's it in this video. I hope you resonate with this. Let me know what you think about it in comments. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you like the video, hit the like button and share it in your WhatsApp groups. With that, I'll take your leave. Bye for now.